Now, the simple steps to success in the magic is very simple. We all do the same things, right? There are three things we do as a business person. We share the product. You do that in any business. You share a product. I don't care what business you're in. If you're a lawyer, you're sharing your knowledge. If you're a baker, you're sharing your donuts. Okay, so we share the product. It's just that we share the product unconventional. We'll show you in a second, and that's to make commissions, right? To make profits. We share the business. There's where it changes. We're able to put other people in business and create an override. We can recruit and build as biggest organization in the world as we want. That is why people are earning six-figure income, double, triple, quadruple. There are people earning seven-digit income yearly in Magic. Why? Because they're able to share the business, and they're building an organization, and they're getting overrides. And then you build and promote events to increase your own business. You create team events. I was on a team event on a conference call, on a Zoom call last Monday with a group called Kangan Tribe, Joey Barcarse, underneath Thomas Boo. She's on the line right now with people from all over the world, okay? And this is a former nurse, by the way, all right? And again, they did their own meeting, their own awards. So you want to create team events and get people to main events, right? To organization events like this. I mean, it's jam-packed. I've never seen it this packed. So again, we build and promote events, not only in Enagic events, but we create our own. That creates the daily pay, the bonuses, and the longevity. See, the marketing plan, we all do the same thing. Every one of us does the same thing. Now, as you move up higher, you have more leadership responsibilities, but you have to move up, okay? And it's a very simple plan, you know? You're a 1A with 3 sales, you become a 2A, 1, 2, 3. Now to get to 3A, you need 10 sales total, right? And then you get to 4A, you need 20 sales in your group, not you, your entire group, all right? And then you get to 5A, you need 50 sales to get to 5A. And then to 6A, you need 100 group sales. Can you do it? Of course you can. Anybody can do it as long as they're doing what the business formula says to do, okay? But now imagine you sell a product and you make 1,710 on an SD 501. What kind of business do you know? And here's the thing. I want you to take a look at this. The commissions are great, but that's not the money. The money is hidden in the program. See all those dots that you're seeing? That's the money. Dot, 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 all the way down. Why? Because let's say you're a 4A, right? Your group has sold 20 sales. You sold 4, but your group sold 16. Now you're a 4A. When you sell a unit, you make 1,140. Can you imagine that? 1,140 on one single solitary sale. There are people waiting for stimulus checks for months for that. Here you make it on one sale, but that's not the money. Let's say that person comes into the program, they're a 1A. When they sell a unit, they make 1.285. You make 1140 again. Let's say they sold another one. You make another 1140. Let's say they sell 3 more. You make 1140 3 more times. Is that crazy or what? What if you find a phenomenal entrepreneur that goes berserk? See, that's called leveraged income instead of linear income. Linear income, you have to go in and work. You have to sell every day. You have to do this every single day. Leveraged income is money you make by doing something one time. It's like an investment in stocks that hit. Okay, look at the K8. Look at the K8. I want to read you something right now. Okay, I want to read and this is live, by the way. They don't know I'm doing this, so I want to read you something crazy, so you know what's going on. So you know it's real. As soon as I find them, it'll be real. Okay, here it is. Check this out. I got a text today. It says, "I'm so excited. I just want to share it with you, Daniel. I'm processing 2 sales in London, 2 sales in Maryland. This is all in my Nigerian team, and I'm processing one full payment K8 under me, 8 points, which means 20, 40, and 680. Okay, so it's a lot of money under me, which is 8 points. Our new year 2021 is going to be very, very productive and prosperous." Mary Jane Cruz, one of our top distributors, you guys know her, just texted me that. You see how much she made more money today than most people will make all month. Can you believe that one? That's this program. Okay. We share the product. We talk to everyone about the product. You talk to everyone about the product. Everybody. Don't be waiting at the Dasani bottled water aisle, because I think that's not legal. Okay, but imagine, how many people do you know that drink water? How many people do you know that pay for bottled water? The only reason people do not own this product is they don't know about it, and it's a product that everyone will own. I say this in my career day for entrepreneurs. You're looking at a trend product that everybody is going to own, and right now less than 0.5% of the entire population of the world has. So you're coming out with a cell phone and nobody has one. That's what's going to be happening here. So you share the product. We have the highest quality products, no question about it. Top of the line, the best in the West and the East and the North and the South. They're the best, period, bar none. You can, and the way you do it is try the waters, okay? And you save a ton of money by owning one. It's crazy. And let's say somebody can't pay, $39.80 for an SD501. So what? They finance it. They can go all the way down to $150 a month. You, as a distributor, can sell that to a lot of people because they're already paying for it. But here, you get water that, and by the way, you want to find out about the product? Google Kangen water demo. I should have put this on the thing, but Kangen water demo, and put Ashley Strand. One more time. Kangen water demo, Ashley Strand. She's the one I use. She's one of the best. Okay, so look at this. You can get the water. You're already paying that. If you're drinking alkaline water, oh my God! And certainly you're not giving it to your pets. I started this program when I was 57 years old. That was 13 years ago. Think about that. Man, and I'm feeling great, and I'm telling you it's because of the water. I've had pets on the water. I take a walk with my dog who's 11 years old, and he's hopping, popping, he's running. All the other dogs out there that are 10 years old, they're on walkers and wheelchairs, and they're not, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so the product is awesome. You got to have it. Then the business opportunity. I'm just going to talk to the people who are looking for a business. It's a phenomenal business. We share the opportunity, and I'm telling you, it is the best program on the planet. What business do you know that you can start the business by getting a product you're already paying for, okay, and then make it tax advantage, right? Get the tax advantages of having the product. Now you become more healthy and you have a way to make money and you can share this opportunity with other people. Unbelievable. And if you don't know how, you learn how to do it. See? Just because you don't know how doesn't mean, no, you learn how to do it. So we share the opportunity, and the marketing plan, as I've already told you, pays crazy. Let's say you're a 6A, which I want everybody to go after. Why? Because it's the highest pay. That's the reason. And it's also the highest override. Imagine you're a 6A, you bring in Bobby, and Bobby sells 10 of them. You make 17, 10 times. Holy cow. And you weren't even there. That's called leveraged income. And then on top of it, they have what they call the incentives for becoming a 6A. And it only takes 100 sales of your entire group. Let's say you're like Bob Gridelli, who sold like 5 or 6 or 7. Right? I sold it. I think I sold 10 or 12 when my team hit 100. Nobody sells 100. You'd have to have an S on your chest and a cape on. Nobody sells 100. Okay. What they do is sell 1, 2, or 3, and those 2 or 3 sell 1, 2, or 3, and all of a sudden your team goes to 6A. Right? Now you start getting those 4 things. The first thing you get is you get a $3,000 one-time check. Okay, you when you go to 6A2, that means you produce 2 6As. Now you get a $6,000 check. The first one was $3,000, right? And you start getting what they call the some of the bonuses on the bottom. Okay, on top of it, when you become a 6A 2-2, $12,000. I have a friend who went 2-2 last year, a few months ago. And then his wife went -2, which means they got a bonus check of 6,000. She did, and he got one of 12,000. That's 18,000. And I know that's great, but I want everyone to focus on the next step, which is 6A2-3, because now not only do you get a 25,000 check, okay, your organization has grown to where that 12 and 6,000 that you thought was great, you're now making that monthly. Why? Because they give you a monthly award of 5,000 a month. All 6A2-3s get them. Okay, and on top of it, you're part of the monthly and quarterly global sharing, which is massive, unbelievable. I know this is great because my daughter is a 6A2-3. She got $25,000 at the Queen Mary Convention. And now she gets $5,000 a month on top of the massive money she was already making. Is that crazy or what? Okay. 6A2-4, now you get $10,000 a month on top of your overrides, on top of your commissions, on top of everything else. They give you a 10,000 a month. It's like an award every month. That's the first thing before anything. Can you imagine that? Are there people there? Oh my goodness gracious. I brought in somebody underneath. I didn't bring him in. Somebody underneath me, like several levels underneath me, okay, is higher than me. I have several people who are 6A2-4s in the organization, and -3s and -5s. Can you imagine that? So again, here you're making 15,000 a month. You're definitely living the lifestyle, because it's not just 15,000 a month and the 100,000 you got. Your monthly and quarterly global sharing. There are people making serious income with a company, you know, 6A2-6. If you're like Cynthia Briganti or Romy Verdera or Sam C. I mean, JV Pacifico, the guest for Monique Washington, he's one of those right there. He got a $200,000 check on top of his commissions, overrides, global sharing, and quarterly bonuses. He gets 20,000 a month, 240,000 a year. That's what's possible in this program. And not only is it possible, there are 7,000 plus 6As, and above in the world of Enagic. And I told Mr. Oshiro, I'm one of the advisors of the company also. Okay. I told him that I absolutely believe, and I'll show you later on, that the company is going to develop that many 6As in the next 2 to 5 years, what they did in 45 years. And the reason why is because of the pandemic. There are people out there that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. There are people out there that don't want to be in the same rut that they're in right now. There are people out there that are looking to get out. There are people out there that are looking for leveraged income. They just don't know and don't believe that something like this exists. And it does. There are 7,000 6As that are proving it, and there'll be 7,000 created in the next 2 to 5 years. Number three, we promote and build all events, training webinars, conference calls, Zoom meetings. You want to get your team on all the events. So these are the three things we do. The events are vital to your business because they offer, the main thing is group dynamics, because documentation beats conversation. You want to, as you're building, don't try to use your selling skills. When you share the product, send them Google Ashley Strand. When you share the opportunity, go to Career Day for Entrepreneurs. And the events, you can utilize the events that are out there already until you want to do your own events for your own team. That's how it works. But you don't want to, you want to grow and make, you want to build it. The key to making your Enagic business successful is doing the simple things consistently. Now, in our last leadership meeting, which is December 10th, USA and Canada, the 6A23s and above, were all welcome. And Mr. Hironari Oshiro, who said 2020, the year of challenge, is about to end. And again, we have an unusual way on our approach to business. He wanted to make sure that everybody knows that he wished them a happy new year. This was the Zoom call. And take a look at all the pictures behind. Those are people in the business that are 6As in their office. And every 6A23 has a tree planted in the grounds of Enagic. Unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it. Okay. That's the goal for the year, to hit 25,000 sales in 1 month. Can you imagine that? When I joined this company, the company was trying to hit 500. Huh? Did you hear that? The company was trying to hit 500. Now they're trying to hit 25,000 sales. And that's the target. Okay. So again, they had recognitions for new 6As and above. As you can see, the USA, I can't really read all of them, but we have people who went 6A. Milton Ernst, Marie Leonard, Danielle Lynn Thomas, Nicole Engel. There's so many. You can see Shirley Wynn, Julie Bowe, Ian Preda, Jillian Ann, etc. The 6As in Canada, look, just as many. Those are, some of them have their company in corporate names, like Alberta Limited, Eileen Evangelista, Caroline. I know they're on this. This is the most massive we've ever had. We're like 6 away from that's it. I know how much. Wow, unbelievable. This is crazy. So again, they should see how many people are on this thing. It is absolutely nuts. It's like a GoPro convention. Unbelievable. Okay, Christian Hall, Mercy Duas, Villa Castine. This is all in Canada. And then the 6A2 in USA and in Canada. Congratulations to all these people. Okay. I know we have new ones now. We're probably going to get them on the next meeting. 6A2-2s and some that are happening in Canada. But these all happened last month. And as you can see, there are over 7,000 6As. Probably now 71 or 7,200. I'll find out on the next one. We also want to thank all the support system. Those are all people from each office, and then each office they have, they have to manage all their employees. From New York over there. I see Hiroko from Hawaii. I mean, I see that they're all the support system behind you is absolutely incredible. So that's what happened in an organization meeting. Now, this is the training, first training for the year. Okay, remember this. I'm telling everybody, and I've told the corporate this. What's happening is you have a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business people, a lot of people who are looking for a secondary or a primary source of income. This balloon is being filled with entrepreneurs that are going to explode. That's why I'm telling you, it is the best time to go out there and do the business because you're building, and when it explodes, you'll be able to catch it. Bob Gridelli was on the conference call in 2 weeks ago, and and on his conference call, he was talking about paying the price early, and that's what he did. I noticed that on every leader. They went out. I know with Bobby because I was with him and I. Whenever I needed him in San Francisco or San Diego or San Jose, Bobby was there. We traveled all over. But again, what I want you to know is there is a huge flex of people to recruit and to sell coming at us because Kangen water is becoming well known out there. Enagic is branding it. They're branding it slowly. Okay. It's just like I said this at the conference call. When you think of Coca-Cola, you don't think any other thing. You think of Coca-Cola. When I say, Kleenex, what's the first thing you think of? A tissue, right? Because there are different brands of tissues out there, but Kleenex has branded themselves as the tissue. Just same thing with Zoom. Let me give you one that's recent. Zoom. You don't have to say Instant Presenter or GoToMeeting.com. No, Zoom has branded themselves as the place to go to if you're going to have meetings, right? Okay. I don't use them, but I'm just letting you know. Kangen Water is branding itself as the best water out there. Why? Because they are, but they're being branded. And right now, the only reason people don't own one is they don't know the benefits of the water and they don't know about it. That's the only reason.